all the esteemed dignitaries, distinguished guests, and participants present here today. I kindly request all the audience to switch off your mobile phones or keep it in silent mode. It is indeed an honor to host this special occasion dedicated to celebrating excellence and innovation in the field of digital technology and internet. We are privileged to have with us some of the most esteemed leaders from the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology and other distinguished guests who have played a pivotal role in shaping the digital landscape of our country. Let us invite our esteemed dignitaries. I invite our Honorable Union Minister of Railways, Minister of Information and Broadcasting, Minister of Electronics and Information Technology, Shri Ashwini Vaishnaw. I invite Secretary of Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Shri S. Krishnan. I also invite the Additional Secretary MeitY, Shri Abhishek Singh, and Controller of the Certifying Authorities, Office of CCA, Shri Arvind Kumar. I also invite Director General CDAC, Shri Makesh Ethirajan, and Executive Director of CDAC, Dr. S.T. Sudarshan. I request Shri S. Krishnan to welcome our Honorable Minister, Shri Ashwini Vaishnaw, with a small sapling. I request Shri Makesh Ethirajan to welcome Shri S. Krishnan. To commence today's proceedings on an auspicious note, we start with a ceremonial lighting of the lamp. We invite our esteemed dignitaries to light the lamp. I also invite our group coordinator at Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Srimati Sunita Verma, also to join us. Thank you all for gracing the occasion. To extend a warm welcome to all our esteemed guests, I invite Shri Abhishek Singh, Additional Secretary, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, to deliver the welcome address.
It's my honor and privilege to extend a warm welcome to our Honorable Minister of Electronics and IT, Information and Broadcasting, Railways, Shri Ashwini Vaishnaw ji, Professor Kamakoti, Director IT Madras, who have joined virtually, Secretary MeitY, Shri S. Krishnan, DG CDAC, my colleague Sunita Verma and Arvind Kumar ji, all our distinguished experts, officers of the government present in the audience, persons from the media, and the students who have joined in, and entrepreneurs who are present both in online and offline mode for the announcement scheduled today under the India Web Browser Development Challenge and the Chips to Startup program. I am very delighted to have you all here to participate and share a valuable contribution to make this event successful. It is often said that the future belongs to those who can design, innovate, and fabricate the next generation of chips and cultivate talent, so that we have a few interesting announcements today under the Chips to Startup program to democratize chip design in the country. As we are aware, Chips to Startup program launched in 2022 is benefiting students across more than 200 institutions in getting access to EDA tools and getting real-world experience for our researchers and entrepreneurs. Today, we conducted a 100-hour deep tech hackathon, which was focused on semiconductor design and simulation. This hackathon was launched on 26 January 2025 and has reached its grand conclusion today. It saw participation of more than 10,000 students from 2,212 teams. And 40 teams of students, they battled out in the grand finale to tackle real-world problems like enhancing live image processing on FPGA hardware and digital design, on optimizing complex voltage regulator circuits in analog design, and the grand finale has concluded just a few hours ago, today afternoon, and today our Honorable Minister will be announcing the 6 winning teams of this. Now, the other announcement that we have today is that to meet India's growing demand for energy-efficient motor control, a next-generation BLDC controller chip is required for EVs and also home appliances like fans and industrial automation. To address this, MeitY had launched an RFP in January 2025, which saw participation of 22 chip design companies. And after competitive evaluation, today the announcement of the task for building this chip design will be made with regard to who this company is going to be, who will be building this in the next 20 months. Then we are also having a launch of Digital India RISC-V Grand Challenge. Professor Kamakoti is here, who has been behind developing the Vega and the Shakti microprocessor. Vega, of course, is CDAC, and Shakti with IT Madras. And this microprocessor is often called the brain of compute electronic systems and helps in developing several electronic products. And it's have been our endeavor to build indigenous microprocessor and its supply chain. Today, our Honorable Minister will be launching a grand challenge for students to play around, tinker around with these Vega and Shakti microprocessors, our Swadeshi RISC-V processors, to build solutions for tomorrow. And last but not the least, we also today have a very interesting milestone that we have reached. We are at the culmination of the India Web Browser Development Challenge. This initiative is a bold step forward in our pursuit of digital sovereignty, reinforcing our commitment to self-reliance and critical digital infrastructure. And as an outcome of this challenge, today the announcement will be made of a company who will be building India's indigenous web browser, which will help foster innovation, strengthen our digital data protection and trust, ensure that our users have access to a browser that aligns with national priorities. I once again welcome Honorable Minister, all the dignitaries present today, and all the participants, students, entrepreneurs who have taken on this challenge and will be taking part in the announcements that are being made today with passion, perseverance, and ingenuity. Now I would like to invite Professor Kamakoti, Director IT Madras, to give a brief on the Shakti and the Vega processors challenge that's being launched. He's joining online.
Yeah. Thank you, Abhishek ji, respected Minister, Ashwini ji, and all dignitaries on stage, and all friends. It's indeed a very important moment for us that Shakti and Vega, the two microprocessors that were developed under the Digital India RISC-V, initiative taken by the Ministry of Electronics. We are now announcing the second grand challenge. The first one happened, the Swadeshi Microprocessor Development Challenge, a couple of years before. Friends, Shakti and Vega are based on the RISC-V instruction set architecture, which is an open source instruction set architecture. We have been working with RISC-V for more than a decade now, and we were one of the earliest adopters of RISC-V in the development of the microprocessor family of microprocessors, starting from those that can be part of small embedded systems to large-scale systems, including server-class machines. Over the last 10 years, we have progressed from on many cores that we have released as a part of the Shakti and Vega class of microprocessors. Today, friends, we have microprocessors that could be used across multiple domains, including the agriculture or healthcare or drones, autonomous vehicles, and many things. And we are also demonstrated this using multiple tape-outs. Many startups have started using the Shakti and Vega processors successfully, and many commercial grade and aerospace grade chips have come out. This is a very unique opportunity for all of you to start working on these embedded classes of microprocessors, develop applications, also look at the instruction set architecture, which is an extensible instruction set architecture, wherein you can make it very close to your own domain. Today, friends, some of the original microprocessors that were in the market, which were termed as general purpose processors, could not succeed in the mobile architecture because they were trying to do all the things that are possible under the today the Shakti and Vega class processors, specifically RISC-V processors, are specific processors so that you can configure them to do exactly what you want, and all the unnecessary instructions for your domain can be easily removed. So in that way, this offers you a very interesting opening for development of systems, development of software layers, development of applications, and we are looking forward to getting a lot of participation from young students, young entrepreneurs, startups, and both IIT Madras and C2S will help you to quickly ramp up and have a better understanding of the system and develop some good applications that will have great social and economic impact for the country. Again, I take this opportunity to thank the Honorable Minister and also the MeitY for enabling this degree grand challenge, and I'm sure we will have very interesting solutions that could lead to multiple startups and multiple wonderful solutions for some of our very important problems today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Kamakoti. Now I invite DG CDAC, Shri Yathiraj Magesh, to give a brief overview on the web browser challenge.
Thank you, sir. Honorable Minister, Electronics and IT, Secretary MeitY, AS Abhishek Singh, dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, and participants of the Analog and Digital Challenge, which concluded today, and India Web Browser Challenge participants and the winners today. In this modern digital age, web browsers serve as a gateway to the internet. They are not just tools for accessing the web. They detect who controls information, security, and trust in the digital world. India took a decisive step in reclaiming that control and launched the India Web Development Challenge in August 2023. From concept to realization, the India Web Development Challenge has laid the foundation for a secure, self-reliant, and globally competitive digital India. The initiative represents a strategic shift, ensuring that the core components of our digital infrastructure are indigenous, trusted, and aligned with India's national interests. The challenge ran for a year from ideation to prototype and finally to production level. We witnessed a vast range of participants from individuals to organizations, startups to MSMEs, and other companies. The final participants have undergone a rigorous reviews and validation throughout the journey. The key highlights of this initiative: the integration of India's root of trust directly within the browser. This is not just an enhancement, it is a fundamental transformation of how trust and security operate on the Indian internet. This allows Indian organizations to obtain their own SSL and TLS certificates from within the country. This ensures that the Indian websites are trusted, secure, and verifiable. This also reduces the reliance on foreign entities and ultimately saves a lot of forex outflows. The browser also enables digital signing within the browser and provisions the required trust. These features has the potential to redefine how consent and authenticity are exercised in the online transaction. This is a departure from traditional global practices. This is a unique and groundbreaking development, a first of its kind initiative that can greatly enhance the trust in digital transactions. The browser features support for Web3 such as blockchain, decentralized applications. It also features parental control, AI enablement, and Indian language support. Configurable DNS parameters, which will prevent phishing and malware and other kind of attacks at the DNS level. None of this would have been possible without the visionary leadership of MeitY and the brilliant minds who had participated in this challenge. To the winning team, this is not the end of your journey. It is just the beginning. Over the next few years, you will achieve technical support and strategic support to refine and optimize and elevate your browsers to the global standards. This is your moment to shape the future of India's digital landscape. To all other participants, your contributions have been invaluable. Your efforts have proven that India's tech talent is second to none, and that we have the capability to build, innovate, and lead in the digital area. As we witness the rise of India's own browser, let us reaffirm our commitment to a future where India controls its digital legacy. This initiative is a symbol of resilience, innovation, and ambition, one that will ensure that and inspire generations of developers and entrepreneurs and visionaries to continue pushing boundaries. Let us innovate with purpose, build with vision, and realize all of that accomplishment with confidence, not just for India, but for the world. Thank you.
Thank you. This web browser comes with an inbuilt CCA India root certificate. So I have Arvind Kumarji, our CCA, to give his brief remarks.
Honorable Minister, Railways, Information Broadcasting, Electronics and IT, Honorable Secretary MeitY, Additional Secretaries, DG CDAC, colleagues on the dais, Today is a moment of great pride and celebration as we gather today for honoring innovators who are involved in making an Indian browser which is totally indigenous. It has the completeness of Atmanirbhar Bharat. This is in line with the vision of Honorable Prime Minister, and the whole journey started in the Office of Controller of Certifying Authorities when we were developing various technology stack in the certifying authority for issue of digital signatures, making them indigenous. The idea came, why not to have a browser which will have a Indian root of trust built into that. The meaning of this is, it is definitely different from the other browsers available otherwise, and it will have the signing capability on the transactions in the internet. So this definitely provides the more security, trust, and reliability that the data which is available on the internet by browsing through this browser is definitely going to be secured. And our citizen will find it very convenient to use it for their transactions within the country. So this browser is not an ordinary browser, it is a trusted browser. That's what we call today, and it is different from the other browsers which are available. This browser with root of trust from CCA will also help us in negotiating with the major browsers, having India root trust built into the trust store, without having the multiple kind of negotiation, compliances which they are proposing on us. So this is another thought in the minds of the CCA office, that we should be able to have a good negotiating stage while working with the Mozilla or Google or all those Apple and all. So that is another direction which we were setting up in our case. This browser, which is having the cryptographic and security framework of the CCA with a root of trust, it is definitely going to give us very indigenous authentication mechanism and enhanced cyber security built into this. As DG CDAC also pointed out, the good efforts which has gone through various startups and companies and the academicians in developing this browser, it is definitely a day where we are beginning the transformative journey, but this is not the end of it. We have to go further away. So there is a program under the whole project which was conceptualized by Ministry. These browsers which are winners are going to be supported not only for making them globally competitive, but also in making them formulating the policies for go-to-market strategy, branding, market positioning, product monetization, and besides other kind of help. So this advanced feature which we are having in the browser of compliance to Web 3.0 capabilities, parental controls, seamless localization, and the potential of integration of voice-based search in the native languages is going to be the differentiator and will be going to become the global competitor over the period of time. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the winning teams, all the participants which took up the challenge with their passion and commitment. Thank you very much, and congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I would like to invite our Secretary MeitY, Shri S. Krishnanji, to deliver his address.
Honorable Minister, Director of IIT Madras, Additional Secretary in the Ministry, Shri Abhishek Singh, DG CDAC, Shri Mahesh, Controller of certifying authorities, Shri Arvind Kumar, Group Coordinator, Srimati Sunita Verma, and ladies and gentlemen. Today's event is significant and important in terms of what it does for Atmanirbhar Bharat, simply because this is a mechanism through which we've promoted homegrown startups, we have promoted homegrown innovators to contribute to key areas in development of both semiconductors, electronics, and also in the IT space. As far as semiconductors is concerned, the Honorable Minister has set us a goal, a target, and he has voiced this quite openly in terms of how India needs to develop its own GPU chips, how it needs to develop its own chips in specific areas relating to, say, mobile phones and so on. These are critical challenges. These are important challenges where our scientists and technologists are working, where CDAC is working, and today's events where we are actually looking at the announcement of the winners of the Analog and Digital Design Hackathon, the BLDC controller chip, and also the next phase of the Digital India RISC-V Grand Challenge. All of these are important steps in this direction. We'd of course love to see considerable acceleration. These are events which, given India's prowess in this space, ought to have occurred many years ago, and that acceleration is coming now. And this start that we see here today should see a tremendous acceleration in terms of realizing the vision of having a full-fledged chip in key application areas within the next 2 to 3 years. And that's exactly the direction in which all of the organizations present here today should commit themselves to. Likewise, the India Web Browser Development Challenge, which is concluding today with the declaration of the winners, is also a key step in achieving internet resilience for the country. In today's changing environment, the internet is something which is almost spread, almost like a voluntary effort across the world in bits and pieces. It is not something which is done as a systematic, well-planned infrastructure expansion. But today it has become essential infrastructure in a number of areas, so it needs to be protected. Security needs to be controlled. So our understanding of the India Web Browser Development Challenge is not that why about 30 odd years after the first web browsers came out do we need an Indian web browser. But the key element here is that we need one in order to ensure that within India the security aspects are taken care of, the resilience aspects are taken care of, and we have a browser that we can trust. And that for all the kind of financial and other transactions which take place, this could be crucial. Likewise, in a situation where our access to internet globally may get cut off, to have it completely operational within the country, this could be crucial. And I think today's efforts will be key in that direction, key in strengthening the resilience of the internet within the country and ensuring that these all become safe and secure instruments and tools that we can use. That is the direction in which these events today will really take us, and I would like to compliment and congratulate all those who participated in these challenges and who are likely to participate in the next round of challenges, CDAC, IIT Madras, and various other institutions which have contributed, and the CCA's office, which have contributed to the success of all of this. And clearly, we redouble our commitment to make sure that this entire pace of development is picked up and indigenous technology develops at the kind of pace that we would like to see it develop, so that we catch up with the rest of the world at the earliest possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now we have come to the moment that we all were waiting for announcement of the results. So we'll begin with the announcement of the winners of the analog and digital hackathons. And the announcement will be made in a virtual mode. We'll request our Honorable Minister to make the announcement. The video will be played, which will show our participants joining virtually from Bangalore. They have been there with the hackathon for the last 100 hours, and the 6 of them will be announced today. Yeah. Okay. So can we have the video, please?
to chips, India is rapidly emerging as a global semiconductor hub, driving toward the vision of Viksit Bharat 2047, a future where India is at the forefront of technological innovation. To accelerate this transformation, the Government of India launched the Chips to Startup C2S program under the Digital India Initiative.
हमारा चिप्स टू स्टार्टअप प्रोग्राम इंजीनियरों की मदद करेगा। अनुमान ये है कि अगले 5 वर्षों में हमारे यहां 1 लाख से ज्यादा डिजाइन इंजीनियर तैयार होने वाले हैं।
Led by MeitY, C2S is shaping the future of chip design and innovation. The program aims to develop 175 semiconductor chips, nurture 25 startups, and train 85,000 professionals across 250 plus institutions, strengthening India's semiconductor ecosystem. But innovation needs more than talent. It needs access, infrastructure, and support. Chip and Center at CDEC Bangalore is making this possible, taking semiconductor ideas from concept to reality. It empowers startups, MSMEs, and academia with end-to-end chip design and fabrication support, bridging the gap between design and manufacturing. Chip-in provides centralized EDA design tools and IPs, fab compliance checks, enablement of packaging, enablement of characterization and prototyping, mentorship for startups and researchers. By enabling design to manufacturing, Chip and Center is accelerating India's journey towards self-reliance in semiconductors. This vision of innovation and excellence is reflected in the analog and digital design hackathons, where India's best minds push the boundaries of technology. India's brightest innovators. One challenge. 100 hours. From 10,000 plus students and 2,200 plus teams, only 40 teams made it to the final showdown. With Synopsys, AMD and Coral as industry partners, participants tackled real-world challenges in an intense 100-hour competition. With a Rs 50 lakh prize pool, the event celebrates innovation, dedication, and technical excellence. After days of relentless effort, it's time to recognize the teams that have excelled. Get ready as Honorable Minister of Railways, Information and Broadcasting, and Electronics and Information Technology, Shri Ashwini Vaishnaw, takes the stage to reveal the champions, in the august presence of Shri G. Prasada, Honorable Minister of State. The future of India's semiconductor industry starts here. Let's meet the winners.
I invite Honorable Minister Shri Ashwini Vaishnaw to announce the winners of Analog and Digital Hackathon.
Okay, analog first. There are 3 winners here. Third prize winner, second prize winner, and the first prize winner. They're all online? Guys, ready? After 100 hours. Wow. Okay, so third prize winner is Team FPT Maniacs, IIT Guwahati. Big round of applause. And second prize winner is Analog Edge from NIT Rourkela. And here comes the winner, Team Intuition, IIT Delhi. Now the digital hackathon, that the first one was analog, this one is digital, and both are as important as they are in today's world. The third prize winner is Daedalus from IIT BHU Varanasi. The good thing is Today, the winners are coming from practically every part of the country. It's no longer just the big, large cities, but from tier 2, tier 3 cities also, people are coming out. That's a big, major change in the last 10 years. The second prize winner is Team Silicon Scripters from Savitha Engineering College. And first prize winner, Professor Kamakoti, do you have a bias for that? I actually met part of this team. Team RISCB, Risk B from IIT Bombay. Great. Congratulations to all the winners.
I invite Honorable Minister Shri Ashwini Vaishnaw to announce the initiation for the development of indigenous BLDC motor controller chip. I also invite Mr. Rakesh Malik, CEO and founder of Versami Microelectronics, who is implementing this project.
The team which has won the award, please come over. Out of the 22 startups, the winners are. Congratulations.
The winners are Mr. Rakesh Malik, CEO and founder of Versami Microelectronics, who will be implementing this project.
I request Honorable Minister Shri Ashwini Vaishnaw to launch the Digital India Risk 5 Grand Challenge with a click of the mouse.
Okay.
Now I request to play the video of Indian Web Browser Development Challenge.
Imagine an India where our digital future is built on our own innovations, a secure, trusted web browser crafted by Indian minds for Indian users. This is the vision of the Indian Web Browser Development Challenge, IWBDC, turning dreams into reality. Spearheaded by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, MeitY, the IWBDC is a national challenge designed to ignite innovation across startups, MSMEs, companies, and individuals from every corner of India.
India is contributing towards a prosperous and resilient world through the clarion call of an Atmanirbhar Bharat.
Empowering India to lead in digital technology. This homegrown browser will cater to the unique needs of digital India, offering inbuilt trust store with CCA India root certificate for security, secure digital signing with cryptographic tokens, support for all Indian languages, parental controls and child-safe browsing, cross-platform compatibility, Web3 integration for the future. The challenge unfolded in 3 progressive stages: ideation, prototype, and productization, with an impressive 3.41 crore rupees a prize pool. Out of 434 registrations, 73 submitted final entries in stage 1, 18 moved to stage 2, and 8 reached the final productization stage. The prizes for the top achievers are: winner, 1 crore rupees, first runner-up, 75 lakh rupees, second runner-up, 50 lakh rupees. Today, we have come together for the highly anticipated moment, the grand unveiling of the results of the Indian Web Browser Challenge. Get ready as Honorable Minister of Railways, Information and Broadcasting, and Electronics and Information Technology, Shri Ashwini Vaishnaw takes the stage to reveal the champions in the august presence of Shri Jitin Prasad, Honorable Minister of State. Join us in celebrating this transformative challenge. The result
The
at
moment, the moment we have all been eagerly waiting has arrived. We now invite Honorable Minister Shri Ashwini Vaishnaw to announce and felicitate the winners. We shall start by declaring the special mention.
So the special mention team is Geo Vishwakarma. Team is there. Congratulations.
Second runner-up,
सारे एक साथ ले आओ भाई. And after special mention, the runner-up number 2, second runner-up is Team Ajna. Congratulations. This is for special mention. Runner-up 2, come on. You have a cash prize also, right? Great. Congratulations. Congratulations.
first runner-up,
And now comes the first runner-up, Team Ping. Team Ping is there? Come on. Congratulations. Come. The browser has to be fast. This is for which team? Guys, it's all yours. Very good. And this is your trophy. Great. Congratulations. And any guesses? Who's the winner? Eagerly waiting. Winner is Team Zoho. Great. Congratulations. Come over. Prize of 1 crore rupees for Team Zoho. Very good. Congratulations. This is your trophy. All of you guys can celebrate it. Good. Well done. Well done. Well done.
I request the second runner-up to come again to the stage.
Check le jana yaar. Take your check. Second runner-up, Team Ajna. Very good. Excellent.
Congratulations to the winners. I request all the winners and participants to come forward for a group photo.
कहाँ पाएंगे इसमें? Will you?
Also the jury. Jury members also kindly come forward for the group photo. I now request our chief guest, Honorable Minister Shri Ashwini Vaishnaw, to address the gathering.
my colleagues in the Ministry of Electronics and IT, and all the friends collected here, and Professor Kamakoti. I'll make very quick 3 points here. The first point is, we as a country have been a great service nation. Now we must become a product nation also. Service nation is a great industry that must continue to grow, but simultaneously we must now also become a product nation. So whatever you are seeing here today is basically some of the steps in that journey. That journey would involve software products as well as hardware products. Both categories, and within hardware, analog products and digital products. That's the thought process with which we are moving, first. The second point is the old mindset where only the certain government institutions would be developing everything has to now give in to a new mindset where a much broader partnership of academia, startups, students, researchers, they all must join together to create new solutions. The solutions have to come from all aspects of our industry. All talented people must join hands together and bring the solutions. Third, step by step we must build the stack. Entire stack will take a few years, but step by step, every step, we must take that step to make sure that we reach that level. So these are the 3 points I wanted to make, and this is what is demonstrated in this entire exercise. When you see somebody getting award for a BLDC chip controller, I'm sure all of you know what BLDC is. That's a brushless DC motor. BLDCs today have become very important part of the entire electric vehicle, electrical appliances, many small devices, many mid-sized devices. And that's a large volume, mid-value chip controller. If you look at the entire spectrum of the chips that we need to develop, there will be many chips which have small value but large volume. There will be some which have mid-value and a mid-volume, and some will be having high value but very small volume. And we have to play in the entire spectrum. And that is the thought process with which we are moving. So the other challenge that you saw is about RISC-V. Why did we move forward more on RISC-V? We decided to move forward more on RISC-V because that's the real open source chip design platform which can be used for designing a CPU, can be used for designing a GPU, can be taken forward as a sustainable product coming out of our country. That's the thought process behind it. I congratulate all the winners, and I once again request all the jury members and the organizers that this spirit of involving a very large number of startups, a large number of students in this new journey, that's very important. Some will lose, some will win, but what's important is that the participation today is of a much larger spectrum. And what's more important is that this participation is today coming not just from the premier institutions, but also from a large number of institutions coming from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. So congratulations and wish you many more successes. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. I request Shri S. Krishnan to felicitate our Honorable Minister, Shri Ashwini Vaishnaw. As we near the conclusion of this wonderful event, we invite Srimati Sunita Verma, Group Coordinator, R&D and Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology to deliver the vote of thanks.
Honorable Minister for Railways, Information and Broadcasting, Electronics and IT, Shri Ashwini Vaishnaw ji, Secretary Sir, Additional Secretary Sir, DG and CCS Sir. It is today the World Happiness Day, and indeed it is a happy moment for us as we are taking a stride towards Atmanirbharta, and as rightly said by Honorable Minister, making a step towards product nation. On this occasion, to make this a success journey, the step success, I would like to give the vote of thanks to all the dignitaries who are present here, who have given their precious time, guidance for making this journey a success. To the CDAC team, to all our participants, to the jury members who have been very critical, analytical, very fair in choosing the winners, giving their explicit time. I am also thankful to the press and media, to all the participants from the Ministry, from CDAC, from other areas who have come here, and thank you all for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. Good, well done. Bring the team, come.